Hello, good evening. Welcome. Nice to see everybody.
Good evening.
I'm James Bunsley. I'm the instructor of HN 321, also known as Introduction to Theatrical Production. The entire work of the semester of which is what you were about to see. All we did was do this play. I don't mean to make it sound like that. We started with nothing. I want to be very clear about that. We're like, what's important to you? What matters to you? People were like, I don't know, family, relationships, timeliness. But we started to think about things like relationships, family, what's important, fairly general, pretty obvious for everybody. But we found out what a lot of really great playwrights have figured out, which is that what's really interesting about those things is when they're not simple, when they're not clean, when they're a little bit difficult, when people are presented with problems, but are in these family units that they have to deal with the problems, can't just walk away from them. And so we started with, what if everybody was on a cruise ship? We started with, how about a cabin in the woods? Wait, how about Vermont? Maple syrup, right? And then the only other idea we had was, hold on, I need my glasses. Oh, a fancy restaurant. So we are not on a cruise ship. I want to stress that this is a living, breathing thing that you're about to see. We've been working on it up until really just the last 20 minutes or so. There's scenes that are being revised and rewritten. There's bits, there's props, there's new sound effects, stuff like that, always coming into it right up until the moment of our presentation. So I would like for you to think of it in that way, as something that is evolving, that is developing before your eyes. I've asked the group to think about being here right now primarily, and not so much what the result is or what the product is. And I hope that we can all share in that. As an example, we have one of our what's the word I'm looking for? One of our students from the class who is going to be watching the script. So if an actor needs a little bit of help, there it is, right? So because of the way in which we've been working and developing this, everybody made up the story together. You know how hard that is for 16 people to agree on anything? Some of you have done this before and know what I'm talking about. This is important. This is something that everybody has a stake in, that everybody has a hand in, right? And on your program, you'll see what everybody's jobs were. But be assured that everybody's doing that and other things too, right? So we're all pitching in whatever way we can to make this thing happen. I'm very pleased with what we have come up with. Excited to see what it looks like for us all here tonight. Thank you all for being here. It's great to see everybody. Oh, turn off your cell phones. Sorry, guys.
Is recording the show strictly prohibited?
I think copyright law suggests that unless you're one of two people, yes it is. But anyway, you didn't come here to see me, right?
Right.
Where are some open seats? We've got some folks who just came in. There's a few there. You can't have the one behind Max, sorry. Okay. See anybody else? Oh no, shoot, oh well. Thanks for coming.
Is this one off limits?
Yeah.
The laptop? This is a good problem to have.
No, we'll find a place for you, don't worry about it. How about there? I'll hold it, you grab a chair, then I'll get it back. So the chair goes over there somewhere.
Okay, there's that.
Wait, what happened? Just in case. Okay, bar the door. All right. Have fun, everybody.
It's such a lovely service.
What a way to go. Goddamn black ice. Jesus.
Jen, hey, how are you holding up?
Hi. Oh, hi. Yeah, I know. I haven't been here in a minute. Thank you so much for coming.
Hey, Nicole, let me know if there's anything I can do with you.
That's an interesting choice of flowers for a funeral.
Always knew how to make me laugh. Look at her in that photo. That's so pretty.
Hey, Spencer, I'm so sorry, man.
It's great to see you guys. It's been quite a while.
Those kids don't deserve this. Ever since that whole business with their father a while back.
Wow, what a accomplishment. Thanks. Okay.
Flowers
No, I
can be placed
remember.
in front of the casket, not on it.
Hi, guys.
Everyone bring
Yeah,
flowers.
we had red flowers for Mom. She knows she loved them.
Okay.
Look at them, all grown up.
I feel so bad for them. I really wonder what those kids are gonna do now.
It's so nice to see all the kids together again. Jeez, how long has it been? I almost didn't recognize Spencer when he came in. He's so grown up in his suit. He's so Mr. Serious. Joni, you know he's always been serious. And Jen, still a free spirit by the looks of it. No change. When was she even last year? Not sure. Nicole barely mentions her. But she lost her mother. And so suddenly. I thought Black Ice was only in the movies. They all lost their mother. And after that thing with their dad years ago, they're orphans. That's gotta be tough.
Where are we gonna get our coffee now?
Jesus, Jay, I mean, Nancy isn't even bitter, Jay.
I'm just saying, we're not just losing Nancy, we're losing our home.
Seriously.
Emmanuel, aren't you gonna miss it?
Listen, it's not like we know it's gonna close. I'm just trying to warn my friend.
What do you mean it might not close? Who do you think's gonna keep it open? Spencer, Boston finance guy? Jen's just a kid.
Now, you know Nicole's been running it for years now, and effectively too.
Nicole has a family.
Speaking of which, where are they? I didn't see Jason or the kids. And they're just down the road in Lisbon. I mean, Jen and Spencer's partners, Willow and Nina, are here. They came from a lot farther.
I didn't think that I'd be back here so soon. I mean, I really didn't think that I'd be here for a funeral. My mom was, you know, I really thought that it would just come to me when I was up here. Fuck. Sorry. Mom always knew what to say. I guess I just didn't get those genes. Like, there was this one time, Mom had just opened the diner. I guess it must have been 5? I mean, either way, the school bus dropped me off at the diner instead of at home. And when it stopped, I was so confused. But Mom said, if we want something, then we have to give everything for it. At the time, I didn't really get it. I just knew while other kids went home to watch cartoons, I was at the diner, watching Mom work for her dream.
So, you
what's happening with the diner?
What do you mean?
It's ours to deal with now.
Now, I've been there for 15 years.
You didn't have to be.
She always tells me, well, always told me, Jen, you can be whoever you want, be wherever you want, and do whatever you want. She really did whatever she wanted. She forged her own path and pushed me to do the same. I wish it had led me back here more. Mom was always so busy with her dream, and I've been trying to do something. I've tried to do what she wants me to do, but I should have made the drive more. I should have been here. I wanted to see her one more time. I can't believe she came.
For the funeral? She's our sister.
Yeah, but we should have called her earlier, right?
Isn't it obvious?
I mean, who even knows if she would have come? Jen lives in her own little world, far away from here.
Today we gather to remember my mom. It's great to see so many old faces from the diner. You probably all knew her better than I did.
I'm surprised you made the trip.
What do you mean?
Well, I didn't think you'd want to take off more work to come eat at the cabin.
Jen, it's her mother's funeral, his mother's funeral. You didn't think you'd take a week off work to be here? This is important.
It's hard to put into words how amazing my mother truly was. She spent so many years working, giving everything to make ends meet, to make sure we were okay. And growing up, she wasn't always home, but no, it's not because she didn't care. She was out there, making things work for us. She was tough, dedicated, dependable, always showing up for others, even if that meant missing out on things at home. She worked hard so we could have what we needed. Even though we didn't have as much time together, her love was there in everything she did for us.
So, why roses did she use? They're such a happy flower, associated with
They were her favorite.
Oh, well, why red roses? I thought Mom hated the color red.
She learned to love it. One day at the diner, she got this stain on her apron. It must have been like ketchup or something. Either way, she learned she couldn't get a stain out, and she wore it like a chef badge of honor. You would have known if you were around here more. She got it like a year ago.
To honor my mother, we could do one simple thing. Treat others with kindness. Every customer was treated like family. Some even became family, as evidenced by today. But even when times were tough, her cheery disposition was a testament to the kind of woman she truly was. So thank you, Mom, for everything you did and everything you were.
Thank you so much for being here today, folks. Many of you have been like family to Mom and me. Mom was my best friend. For the last 7 years, I spent practically every day at the diner with my mom by my side. Growing up, Nancy wasn't your typical mom. Whereas other moms picked up their kids from school in their minivans, Mom welcomed us home to the diner with her specialty strawberry milkshakes. She labored over Thanksgiving dinner not in the little kitchen in our house, but behind the counter where we ate turkey and pancakes every year. Thanksgiving Christmas presents were at 5 a.m. instead of 6 a.m. so that we could be at the diner hanging stockings. It wasn't your typical childhood, but Mom made it magical and I wouldn't trade it for anything. The diner was her everything, her dream, her heart, and eventually it became mine too. I'm so incredibly grateful that I got to spend the last couple of years so close to Mom. Every missed soccer game and recital, every late night and every early morning was worth it because I got to spend every one of those minutes with my mom, doing what she loved, what we loved.
She's Mom reincarnated.
The flashcards! She even talks like Mom.
I want to thank the regulars, Jay and Manuel and Tara and Joni, especially. You folks are truly my family and the diner will always be there for you to come home to.
The way she talks about the regulars.
Like they're actually her family.
She has a family.
I want
She has children.
I want to thank my husband, Jason. Thank you for stepping up with the kids when I couldn't always be home for them. I learned so much from my mom, my best friend. And while my strawberry milkshakes may not be Nancy's, I'm looking forward to keeping her legacy alive.
Did you hug Nicole?
Probably. Why?
She smells like Mom. Is she wearing the same perfume that Mom used to?
Oh my god, she must be. Where did she?
I don't know.
She was the one putting her mom's dresser in.
I think that's it. We're all unpacked.
It was really nice to see you again. You too, hon. Wish it was under better circumstances. How is Spencer? You know Spencer. He's just kind of working through it, I guess. How's Jen? The same, I guess. I just wish they would let us be there for them. Me too. It'd be nice to be at the cabin, though. The cabin? Yeah, you're coming, right? We're all driving down after the funeral events are wrapped up. Spencer said it was just going to be the siblings. Oh, I mean, I just assumed that if I was going, you would be too. Still no word from Spencer on making an honest woman of you. Anyway, I have been dying to talk to you about the new Lana album. So she did this thing. Yes. Like the, oh my gosh. We need to talk about that. I'm gonna talk soon. Sorry, I've got to take this, but I'll see you later. So, this is siblings?
Yep. Just the siblings.
Are you sure you don't need anything?
I'm fine, really. It's not like you're gonna miss everything, or anything about matter. If it all goes according to plan, it should be uneventful, but see you back at the hotel by Sunday, okay?
Right, yeah.
Oh, hey Nina, are you staying here too?
I'm
No.
not. I was just dropping Spencer off. Again, I'm really sorry for the mess.
See you Sunday.
Bye.
So, what are you proposing?
What?
I mean, when you pop in the question, you're practically already married.
You don't know what you're talking about. You're just a kid.
No, Spencer, Jen makes a good point. When are you proposing?
Listen, Jen, Nicole, stay out of it.
Nina's green bean casserole is basically a family Thanksgiving staple at this point.
I've seen her more in the past year than I've seen you.
Okay, I don't know what you mean by that. Nicole, you should probably know that marriage is a little more than green bean casserole.
I had no idea.
Could have fooled me.
Excuse me?
Fine, you want to ask about me? I'll ask about Jason. Why wasn't he at the service? Why weren't he, Zach, and Ruby all at the service? When's the last time you saw him?
Why don't I have service?
We're in the middle of the woods, remember? There is no Wi-Fi.
So we don't even have a Wi-Fi router?
I canceled Wi-Fi a while ago.
I didn't sign up to be off the grid for a whole weekend.
Okay, might do you some good.
You're fine, Jen.
But how am I supposed to? Never mind.
Why don't we go through some of the boxes, okay?
Should be making calls for work, but since I can't, I guess I'll help.
This reminds me of when I had to put in my phone at summer camp. God, I miss that place. Especially the fact that it was girls only.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I forgot to tell Jason about the flu shot appointments.
So what if they miss it?
Well,
Just like reschedule?
you'll understand when you have kids. Between doctor's appointments and school events and sports, it's so hard to find free time.
Who said I was gonna have kids?
No.
This looks like it's all kitchenware.
Any chance you see a French press? This coffee tastes absolutely toxic.
Yes, Spencer, there's a French press right here next to the Dutch oven and the time machine. No, there is not a French press. Mom doesn't drink coffee, let alone that fancy stuff. I don't know how, given that she was at the diner from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. every night.
Wishful thinking.
Willow put me off coffee. She said it's bad for my circadian rhythm.
Circadian rhythm?
Okay, whatever. It was saving me money too. But then I started drinking chai. Whoops. It's alright. I'll make it back from behind the bar.
Okay, you know you cannot support yourself with that job forever. Plus, isn't your coworker like a total creep?
Sorry, I don't want to turn out to be a depressed middle-aged lady who has a crisis about the meaninglessness of life. I would rather deal with creepy Steve than be stuck behind a desk 24/7.
I'll never understand you. I told you, I have insane connections. I can get you a good gig.
Okay, guys, are we gonna stop criticizing each other's life choices and maybe help me a little bit?
Fine, but I'm not getting on the floor. Bad news.
What's in it, Spence?
I patient I have yet to open.
Oh, get it up then.
It looks like an old photo album.
Yeah, that's how we used to help out when Mom was getting rid of the diner. Hey, Spencer, you would get so upset and you'd run around yelling at the cooks. Mr. Serious.
Okay, well, I had standards. I remember I'd get so mad when all you would want to do was chase Mom around. You were literally on her leg. We had a job to do.
Okay, Mr. Serious.
Look, here, you're literally attached to Mom's leg. Mom Jr.
Oh my gosh, wait. There's me!
And yeah, that's the year we spent Christmas here.
Yeah.
So look, there's the snowman that we made, and there's when Mom made us hot chocolate and peppermint in it, remember?
Oh, yeah.
And there's Dad.
Jenny, isn't that the year you got that princess costume?
Yeah, oh my god, I love that thing.
Princess Jen.
Princess Jen.
Seriously, that's what they called you?
Yeah, I mean, part of it was my fault because I always wore that dress, but they bring it up all the time. Nowadays, anytime I see them,
Jen, you were 6. We all do weird shit when we're 6.
it just drives me insane because I can always hear them mutter it. Like last year, at Christmas, I asked for 2 plates so I could separate my food, and I heard Spencer mutter it and Nicole laughing.
So uncalled for.
Exactly, like I didn't make an unreasonable request.
Yeah, I mean, they're always like exchanging little glances and sending little signals, but they're not slick about it.
I mean,
They're so exclusive and they're always alienating.
like, obviously I'll never be as close to them as they are to each other.
But you can't control the fact that you were born later than them. And besides, you're an adult now, so what if you were annoying when you were a kid? Everyone was. They refuse to even acknowledge that you have a whole life you built yourself. They better not start with that this weekend.
Babe, I promise, I will let you know if I need your help this week. Just don't start super hostile. They're my siblings, and I know that they love me. They can just be little shits. Also, do not mention spring break. I did not tell anyone that I was there, or that I brought you, or that we broke the back window and fixed it with duct tape.
Get all the boxes in the trunk?
What boxes?
The boxes with the food?
Still no boxes.
I thought I told you to put them in the trunk after we left the service.
You told me to get gas. Jen was in charge of the food.
Jen, did you bring the food?
I thought I put it in the trunk.
Nicole said it wasn't there.
Shit! I must have left it at the funeral when the guy with the beard started talking to me. He was saying something really boring. So then I started thinking about how I'd left my chapstick on the chair. So I ran to go get that, and then Spencer, you were yelling at me to get in the car.
What the hell, Jen? You forgot the food but remembered your fucking lip gloss?
Chapstick! Come on. I swear to God.
How are you missed graduation?
We partied too hard the night before, and I was so hungover the next morning that I didn't even think about it. My mom called that night to see how it went, and then I realized that I missed it. God, she was so pissed. I mean, I never even went back to get my diploma or anything. It didn't matter. No one was there to watch me. I was already going to college, and what the hell was I going to do with it? It's a piece of paper.
But your mom missed your graduation?
Yeah, it fell on a Sunday morning because of bad weather. That's the busiest tire time.
Shit.
It's weird. Like, I know that she's dead, and it's just weird that I can't talk to her anymore.
Do you regret that?
I mean, we weren't close. I never really knew her. Never really met me either.
This sucks.
I just feel like I can't be there.
What?
The funeral. I mean, Spencer and Nicole, I haven't seen them in months, and now they want me to come give a speech about this woman I don't know, and also stay at them with the family cabin for a few days to spend quality time together. Nicole sounded just like Mom when she said that, and Spencer was all like, Jenny, Nicole and I agree that we need to support each other in these tough times. Like, I'm not 6 years old. Obviously this sucks, and I don't need you both to parent me through it. Also, I know that Mom died died. Just say the word death. And also, why did Mom have to die for you guys to want to hang out with me? I don't know. It's really driving.
I'll come with you.
What?
To the cabin.
Babe,
No, you need someone to be there for you. They have each other, and that's not fair to you.
I feel like that might make things worse.
Babe, they didn't even call you until after she was already dead. Fuck them.
I will send you the address. Willow can pick up some food when she gets here.
Willow's coming?
Yeah, she's on her way. Promise it won't be all vegan.
I thought I told you it should just be us.
I need support in these tough times.
Jenny, why did you have to complicate things? You don't get a pass just because you're grieving. We're all grieving.
Fine, then you guys don't get a pass for not calling me as soon as Mom got to the hospital.
You know it wasn't like that.
No, I deserved that call.
Jenny, this is not what this weekend
Don't
is
talk
supposed
to
to
me like a
be!
child.
Hi.
Maybe let me grab your bag.
So, what's going on with Spencer? I mean, I know what he's like, but I didn't expect that cold of a welcome from him.
Nothing, he's fine, he'll get over it. I am just really happy that you're here.
Me too, but I can't help feeling like I'm intruding.
You're not, I promise.
You say so.
So, I kind of volunteered you to go get food.
You didn't think to bring food?
Okay, I did think to bring food, but I wasn't thinking when I forgot it at the memorial.
Classic.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll unpack and shower while you write a list of what I should get, okay?
Alright. But can we just, lie here for a few minutes first?
Jen, I love you, but neither one of us will want to get up once we're laying down. After we eat, I promise we can rot together, okay?
Jen, can you go check the shed for firewood? Hey, Willow, I am so sorry. Let me get your coat for you.
Oh, no, that's fine. I don't want you to feel like you have to be a good host. You're going through enough, and I know my way around. Coat closet, right?
Good guess.
Yeah, I took a interior design class in college. This is where the standard coat closet would be in a cabin like this. Super feng shui.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, our home is your home, so let me know if you need anything. But Jen, honey, we do need to talk privately.
Dude, I told you, she is literally a copy and paste of my mom. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Hear what? Is this weird?
The fact that you barely touched your disgustingly sugary drink? I'd say so.
You know that's not what I meant.
I don't get why you're feeling weird about this. You and Nina are friends. You're allowed to get a drink together.
Yeah, but Spencer doesn't know about it.
He's not your dad.
Ew, that's a gross idea to even put in my head.
You know what I meant. Seriously, Jen, there's no reason to get him worked up over nothing. Oh, look, there she is.
Hi!
Oh my gosh!
Hi.
I am so not used to these Northeast winters. Take me back to California.
There's ups and downs. You don't get these seasons in California.
That's so true. There truly is nothing like a Boston fall.
Have you seen Littleton when the leaves change? Oh, it's stunning.
I actually haven't. Crazy, I've been with Spencer for like 8 years, and I've only been to his hometown like twice. What are you guys drinking?
I got a Cosmo and Willow got a martini.
Bartenders tend to absolutely load up on the sugar here, so be careful.
Okay, you are so incessant. It is seriously not that bad.
I may just stick with beer tonight. I'm not as young as I used to be, and I'm tired of the 2-day hangovers.
Oh God, is that what happens when we get old?
Unfortunately so. I was at one of Spencer's college friends' weddings last weekend. I only had like 3 or 4 drinks. I was in bed for 30 hours. I thought Spencer was gonna have to take me to the ER.
3 drinks?
Okay, maybe it was 7. All the
reason to try to act like an adult.
How does Spencer still like never drink?
He drinks, but only ever for show. I think he's too scared of being out of control.
God, that is so Mr. Serious of him.
So how's the bar going, Jen?
It's good. My boss is still a creep, unfortunately.
He's asked her out like 6 times this month. Says she needs to be shown how to be with a true man.
Oh dear God, that sounds horrible.
I think she should quit.
Okay, it's really not that bad. And I love the regulars, and it's a pretty fun environment. Minus Steve, but he's easy to ignore, so it all works out.
I mean, as long as you're happy. And you're still at the yoga studio?
She's the owner now!
Oh my gosh, congrats, Willow. That's so exciting.
Thanks. I mean, yeah, my parents keep telling me to leave and find an actual, like, professional job, but I love it way too much. Could you imagine me in a corporate job?
Absolutely not.
And how about you? How's the job, and Boston, and Spencer, and all that?
It's good.
What?
I mean, I love my job, and Boston's great. Plus, I'm going to be coming up to Portland around once a month with this new collaboration with OADS.
With who now?
Aging and disability stuff. It's a lot of policy, but they got a big grant, and the end result is going to help a lot of people. Plus, I get to see you two more often.
That's an amazing bonus.
And Spencer? Everything good?
Basically fine. Just that,
What?
I don't know. I wonder why he hasn't proposed. It's been 8 years. I mean, if he hasn't at this point, I don't think he's ever going to.
Do you think he's gonna, like, break up with you?
Knowing him, there's something else going on that he won't tell me about unless he absolutely has to. But I just don't think marriage has really crossed his mind, except for when others bring it up to him, which is a problem.
Damn, I'm sorry, Nina.
I mean, it's fine. Honestly, like, why?
I probably know him better than
I probably know him better than I know himself, so I honestly should have been expecting this. But I don't know what to do if I bring this up to him and he decides marriage is too much.
What do you think he'll do?
Well, I won't be his girlfriend for the rest of his life. I want a husband and a best friend and everything that entails, but I'm afraid he just wants a partner for work events.
God, he's such an asshole. That's not fair to you at all.
I gotta ask, why do you stay with him?
Hey,
No, that's a fair question.
So,
I have my reasons.
which are?
okay, you don't have to tell us. Anyways, we have to go soon, babe. Remember? We have that appointment.
Which appointment?
Okay, it's kind of embarrassing. We're getting matching tattoos.
It's not embarrassing, right, Nina?
No, I think that's so cool. What are they of?
Well,
It's the yin and yang symbol. I know, everyone gets those, but, you know, just because a symbol's overused doesn't mean it doesn't retain its deep intrinsic meaning.
yeah. Sorry to press you about Spencer. Sounds like he's being such a dumbass.
No.
You deserve better.
Honestly, it's fine. Spence and I haven't even talked about this yet, so I could totally be reading it wrong.
I doubt the therapist is reading something.
Willow, stop. Let's change the subject. Maybe to how both of my siblings don't care about where Dad went.
Honey, you have to stop this, it's not healthy.
Why? They spent most of their childhoods with him, and to me, he's just a ghost. They don't even know that he has a whole new family. He replaced us.
What?
They would rather be blissfully ignorant and blame me for him leaving than even try to peel at the wound.
But that's not your fault. If they want to live like that, that's on them.
I can't believe this. To think Spencer talks about his dad like he died. To think he completely moved on from his own kids.
It's because he did die. To us, anyway.
Needs a therapist when you have us.
Thank God we have each other.
Always.
What are you looking for? Food. We need something to eat.
Is there even anyone in there? Mom hasn't been here for years.
There better be here, I guess we'll starve.
That is not funny. Okay, I will help.
What are you guys doing?
Looking for something to eat.
Why? Willow just went out to get food. I'm sure she'll be back soon.
Well, I'm hungry now, and besides, I don't want any part of that organic tofu bullshit.
Oh, you suck.
We wouldn't be dealing with this if someone had forgotten the boxes with all the food.
I'm sorry, okay? I really thought that I brought it. I guess I'm just a little distracted. You know, I'm not really all there right now because my mom just died.
Hang on. my goodness, there we go.
Ew, no. How long has that been in there?
No idea, but it doesn't expire until next month.
As long as it's good, I'll eat it.
Ready in 12 to 13 minutes. Spencer, preheat the oven to 350. Okay. Spencer, you do know how to preheat an oven, right?
Nina usually does most of the cooking.
Good Lord! How have you survived this long without knowing how to preheat an oven?
Never had to.
Because Nina does most of the cooking.
Yeah.
But, like, didn't Mom teach you at some point?
When would Mom have taught me how to use an oven?
I don't know. She taught me.
Well, not me.
Me neither.
No, she did. I remember it now.
Remember what?
You were like 15? And there was this girl you liked. What was her name? Sarah? And so you figured out what her favorite type of cookies were, and you had Mom and I help you make them for her birthday.
Wait, really? Oh my god, I never knew this!
I have no idea what both of you are talking about.
You were so mad because you burnt them the first time, so Mom and I had to remake them for you.
Aw, that's so sweet.
It's not what happened.
Oh, so you admit that something did happen.
Yeah, he was so nervous when you brought them to school the next day that he ate them all himself. He left work early to go pick him up from school after he threw up.
Oh my god.
Hey, look, the oven's ready.
The story is, Mom definitely taught you how to preheat an oven.
Are we expecting someone?
I don't think so.
Spencer, go see who it is.
Did you break your legs?
Really, you're gonna do this now?
No, you-
Mark, what are you doing here?
Jen, what brought you to the cabin?
Sibling bonding. And we're just going through some of Mom's old stuff. What about you? What are you doing here?
It's a bit of a long story. I've been trying to reach Spencer.
So you came up here.
I called first, but I couldn't get in touch with him.
We don't have any service up here.
How did you know that we would even be here?
Oh, he mentioned it. To be frank, Spencer and I.
Well, Mark, why don't you come in? It's cold out there. So, what is this really important news that couldn't wait?
I found a letter from your mother.
A letter?
Yes, a letter. Now, it's not a legal document, but it's definitely worth consideration. It's a little more personal than an official will.
What does it say?
What's it matter? Like Mark said, it's not an official legal document.
What's it matter? It's a letter from our dead mother. Do you mean to say you don't care what she had to say?
I didn't say that.
Guys. So, what does the letter even say?
Here you go, read it for yourselves.
Oh, whoa. No, he was giving it to
So
me.
you're a kid, and you should all know how to read.
Oh, okay. It was actually my mom.
Well, my mom's too.
To my three beloveds. I've tried writing this letter so many times, but I could never find the right words to say. I know I'm getting up there in years, and I'm not getting any younger. After that night in the ER, after that slip in the kitchen, it really hit me that I should put some of my wishes into writing. God forbid should anything happen to me. I want you all to decide what to do with the diner together. It's important to me that you all agree. The diner has been a place of joy for me, and for you too, I hope. And I want it to stay that way. No matter what you all decide to do with it, I want you all to know I love you dearly, and it would break my heart if something like a diner was the thing to break you three apart. I love you all to the moon and back, your mama.
She wanted you three to agree on what to do with the diner, to come to a consensus. Now, as long as we're all on board, we can proceed with putting it on the market.
I'm sorry,
What
what
did
did
we
what?
do?
Why? What are you trying to sell?
I thought...
Listen to me. For goodness sakes, a woman just died, and you're already trying to get rid of her?
You mean you hadn't discussed this?
Look, selling is a way out.
Maybe for you.
You cannot possibly believe the diner was making any money.
Why wouldn't I? I mean, I know Mom took out a loan a couple of years ago, but
Okay, well, that loan was not the first loan that she had taken out, on top of borrowing money from me.
I'm sure that we can find a way to, like,
You
deal
just
with
don't
her.
get it. Am I the only one not living in fantasy land? I'll take care of dinner. We're gonna have to sell it.
What?
The diner.
Spencer, you can't be thinking about this right now. We need to take time.
I don't need you to tell me what to think!
Well, if I know and you can't see it, then why wouldn't I tell you? And why don't you want to hear it?
I'm sorry, Roxanne. It's just, I'm worried that Jen and Nicole aren't gonna see the situation clearly.
The debt?
Yes, it's a financial drain. It makes it so much harder to move on with the rest of my life. If we ever get legally connected, when we get legally connected, married, I don't want you saddled with debt that's gonna live with you for the rest of your life, and it's not even your responsibility.
I don't care about that. The debt that is, but that is really sweet of you.
So, now what?
What do you mean now what?
I mean, what do we do? I mean, Mom wants us all to agree, but Spencer is really pushing Sally for some reason.
We're just gonna have to wait. He is not gonna want to talk about it anymore today, and to be frank, neither do I.
So, the letter was all I came for. You all clearly have some things to work out, so I'm
Mark.
just gonna...
Why don't you stay for dinner?
No, I feel like I've been treated enough tonight.
Please stay.
You insist. Oh, hey Nicole! Diner Coffee not coming anymore?
Hey, Mark. No, I love Nancy's, but all it sells is plain diner coffee, and sometimes they need something a little special.
You know, that's so fair. Honestly, don't tell Spencer. I have the most intense secret sweet tooth. I can already hear him making fun of me for it.
It's okay. What are you doing down here? Isn't it a little whiles away from Montpelier?
I was actually just meeting with your mom.
About what? She's not selling the diner, is she?
Over her dead body. No, not the diner.
So is it the cabin then? I didn't know we were selling that.
No, she's selling the house. She hasn't talked to you about it yet?
Oh, no. Yep, the house appointment. I didn't realize it was Wednesday yet. The week is cruising on by.
Yeah, see, she seems pretty set on moving to the apartment above the diner. Your mom is one hell of a workaholic, even compared to me.
Even more than I do. Either way, I'll see you around town.
See you, Nicole.
Oh my goodness, look at how sweet you are here.
How sweet I was? I am still the sweetest out of all three of us.
Oh no, you're getting a little bratty.
I do miss when it was socially acceptable to run around in a princess dress.
The only person stopping you is yourself.
What are you guys doing?
Come look! Nicole found another photo album in the attic. It's from when I was 3 and you guys were 14 and 15.
There's this great photo of you running around the backyard
Yeah.
with Jen on your back.
Look!
Jen, what the hell?
Sorry, got excited. What's so important on your phone anyway? The Wi-Fi here is shit.
What is this?
Paid for a long-range Wi-Fi extension. There's still so much to figure out with all of Mom's assets.
Can I use the Wi-Fi?
No. But we do need to figure out what to do with the diner, so if we could all just sit down.
You could sit at least.
Jesus Christ, please!
What's the rush?
We'll all either kill each other or kill ourselves if we don't just get this figured out right now.
Can we not joke about that?
Who said I was joking?
God, that's fair.
All right, go ahead.
It's time we make a concrete decision about what to do with the diner. I've been trying to give you two time to deal with the initial shock of Mom being gone, and I know we all still need time to grieve, but unfortunately the world doesn't stop just because we want it to. I think we'll all feel better once we know what we're gonna do with it, because it was just so important to Mom.
I don't understand why you're making this sound like such a big deal, or why you even want to get rid of it so bad. Why wouldn't things just continue the way
Please,
they
Jen, let me finish. I feel like we need to take a step back from our grief to make an objective decision about the diner. Continuing on with the way things are going just is not feasible with the economic state of the business. I have a solid, fiscally responsible plan.
What? We're not just gonna go along with your stupid plan. This isn't some boardroom presentation. We're your sisters. We have just as much say as you do.
Okay, look, selling makes the most sense. I have the most business knowledge here. Guys, I just don't understand.
So you've been talking to lawyers and going behind our backs to deal with this.
It's not like that.
Then what is it like, Spencer? I've been there for 15 years. You don't think I get some say in all of this?
We all get to make this decision. She was our mom, not just yours, and it was important to her that we all agree. She even left a freaking letter telling us that.
I'm trying to explain.
I'm trying to explain it to you two first. Oh, I'm so sorry, Line.
I'm trying to explain my
plan to you two right now. I think you'll
Okay,
agree.
I'm trying to explain my plan to you two right now. I think you'll agree if you just listen.
Oh, so it's your decision, huh? So glad you decided to share a bit of your divine intellect with us mere mortals.
Enough! You're just upset I actually did something fucking useful with my life. Wasn't your major underwater lesbian basket weaving or something?
Fuck you, Spencer!
I'm sorry! That was rude. Obviously, I'm not at my best right now. But I have a buyer right now, and I don't think we're gonna get a better offer than this.
Spencer, you can't just spring this on us and then sell the diner 10 seconds later. You don't think we get a say in this? You know, sometimes I just can't believe you're my brother.
Well, it's a good thing we'll have nothing left connecting us once the diner's out of the picture.
You know, I hope you're happy. You're gonna get rid of the diner and your family all in one go.
I was definitely sure.
Can I make tea? You want some? What kind? Marmalade?
Chamomile. Oh, with milk and sugar?
Your Highness?
Thanks, Mom. Anyway, I've been looking into Dad.
I thought I told you to stop it. There's nothing there. Our family's relationship was rocky. You know that.
Do I?
I mean, I'm sorry. I just don't want it to tear you like it did to Spencer and I for all these years.
God forbid, I'm curious about my own dad.
Did Mom even know you were looking?
Does it matter?
I mean, he was her husband.
He was my dad.
Our dad.
It was different, and you know it. I didn't get to know him at all, and you did. I don't get to know anything about him, and you do.
Spencer and I know everything.
Better than I did, but now I think I know more. Pretty sure you don't know what happened to him after he left, and
I don't want to know.
that's what you'll always say. You know, I barely even recognized him in the photo album. It's just another thing that you all get to have in common, and I don't.
You act like we're not even family.
You definitely don't act like it.
You know, maybe if you weren't off running off to wherever with your hippie girlfriend, you would feel like a part of this family. Maybe if you helped with the diner, took part in like the life around here, things would change.
Why do you care so much about the diner?
Because it's all I have.
What do you, Nicole, you have your own family.
I know the diner was Mom's, but it was mine too. It was my one thing that was like my own. I tried the whole every family thing and it just didn't stick. So we sell the diner and it was all for nothing.
Cool.
I'm sorry I yelled. I've been so stressed trying to figure out what to do with the diner and whether or not we sell it or get rid of it or how we keep it. And then with my own marriage, I don't know.
Is this what you wanted to talk to me about? Have you told Spencer?
I've been trying to find a time to talk to you, and no, I have not told Spencer. He would not understand.
Well, I know you may not want to hear this from me, but if the diner is causing you this much stress, you don't know who you are without it. Isn't that, like, toxic?
But
I know that I'm just a kid to you, but I think it's time to figure out what you really want to do. Not with just the diner, but with yourself.
So, do you want to talk about what that was?
Are you gonna lecture me about how I should respect my mother's memory more?
No.
Then no.
Okay.
Do you have anything to say?
Nope, I hear I'm a good listener though. Can I pitch an idea? You don't want the diner, and they do. Why not just give it to them?
You know they would have no idea how to run that place. It's a sinking ship, and it's just best for everyone if we leave it behind.
So?
What do you mean so?
So means so. Elaborate.
It just wouldn't make sense. Like, I understand they want to keep it, but it should be such a terrible mistake for them. I know they love that place, but why can they just not let it go?
Then why do you keep paying for it?
What? Let my mother destroy herself? Or do you know how much she loved that diner? She loved it too much to let it go. And if I didn't help her, she would have put herself in a situation that I couldn't have helped her out of. I've seen how the diner destroyed her life, and I love my sisters too much to let it happen to them.
So why don't you tell them that?
What good would that do?
You said it yourself. They won't see reason. So why do you keep trying to use it?
Because
Spencer, you're a smart guy. You've always been smart. So I don't understand why you keep trying to do the same thing if it's not working.
I thought that if they knew,
Then what?
Then it's just so much simpler. If I don't tell them, it just makes things even more complicated, and we need to figure out what to do with the diner now.
Well, you didn't tell them. Your sisters hate you, and you're not any closer to solving the problem.
Wow, thanks. So, what do I do?
I don't know. You're smarter than me. You probably could come up with a better plan than I could in a million years. But what I do know is nothing's going to get solved if you don't tell them how you feel.
Can't make the situation any worse.
That's the spirit.
So, I took some time to reflect, and I think we all just need to be honest about the diner and about ourselves.
I agree.
Alright, just please, hear me out. We still need to sell the diner, but not because I can't think you run it, because I don't think you can run it, Nicole, but because how I watched it ruin Mom's life. I've been making payments to keep it afloat for years now.
Wait, for years? You made it sound like it was recent.
I didn't want to hurt Mom's pride. We all know she put her blood, sweat, and tears into that place, and I didn't want to break her heart, but it just isn't meant to be. I don't want to watch the diner ruin both of your lives.
I know I'm no businesswoman, but is it even fixable?
Shit. I know that I was never as involved with the diner as either of you, but I've been trying to find my place. And at first, I thought that it might be in really researching what happened to Dad, but then I thought maybe I'd move back here, start the diner, and get to know you better, Nicole. But, you know, if we're selling it,
Just feels like giving up. But what else are we supposed to do? Sorry, Nicole, but this was never our dream. It was never your dream. The place bore her name.
What am I supposed to do if not work at the diner?
you'll figure something out. They're always looking for work at the bar. Maybe this is like getting set free, in a way. Spencer, you won't have to worry about the bills. Nicole won't have to worry about the diner. And well, maybe we can just start over. Act like real citizens.
That sounds nice.
What are you gonna do, Jen? You didn't want the diner to sell.
I thought that I maybe needed to cling to it, to belong to the family, but you guys are the family now. We're all we have.
My father forced responsibility on me by leaving, and I wasn't too happy about the idea. But with my mom gone, my two sisters distant, I realized my sense of responsibility. I don't know if you know this, but they used to call me Mr. Serious growing up. That responsibility was misplaced. I've been in a relationship, but never fully in it. That's gonna change. That's my responsibility.
I never knew my dad, not really. I got closure a little bit ago by researching what happened to him. I'm assuming that none of you knew, and if you did, it was very kind of you to not make a big thing of it. But when Mom died, so stupid, fucking black ice, I When Mom died, I was kind of shocked to find out that it didn't really change much for me. I mean, I already had everything that I wanted. It was right in front of me, all along.
When Dad died, we don't talk about it, but it was a reality. But when he died, I thought that Mom was all I had left, and therefore the diner was all that I had. But it was named after her, which meant that it belonged to her. I tried to make it my own, but it was her place, it was her dream. I mean, I tried to make it my own, but the truth was right there in the cheesy neon sign. Nancy's place.